Now, if you think this is Jet Set Radio, you are not entirely wrong. Long ago in the beginning, Sega made their own console. But there was one game that always stuck out to me the most. Jet Set Radio. I've learned of this game and character through Sonic Team Racing, and since I was 8 and had nothing else to do, started doing extensive ass research into this character. And now seeing the rollerblading action-packed punk-themed video game, I was eager to get me a copy. But unfortunately, it's not on the Wii. Okay, that's fine. Sega will probably make a new game eventually. Oh, the last game came out in 2002. For the longest time, I had forgotten and pushed it to the side. Now years later, I saw a video and I had a Vita. Figuring out it was on the Vita, bought Jet Set Radio immediately. Now this game wasn't bad, but there was a lot to be desired of the game. Controls were clunky, camera was weird, and it just felt hard to play at times. But then I remembered there was a better sequel out there, and now I was ready to get this game as fast as I can, and I don't have the money for that. Alright, quick editor's note. A few years ago when I looked at this, they were way more expensive than they were now. But Jet Set Radio has gone down a lot in price, which is good, which means you can get it for a lot cheaper. But there was hope, light at the end of the tunnel, and on YouTube, I got an ad for a game called BombRush CyberFunk. For a second I thought, Sega, you dogs, you actually did it! But actually no, someone else has brought their ideas of Jet Set Radio back to life. Now, this was 2 years ago, and I waited and waited for this game to come out. And today, baby, I am ready. The complete spiritual successor to Jet Set Radio in every way. Now, just looking at the game, I can feel the child in me excited. We begin in a prison as Fox, one of the big three, who is then saved by Titus, the leader of BombRush. He wants to go all city, which is to claim all the territory and all the boroughs. We flee jail, and that gets us an encounter with the police, where there's actual combat, nothing complex, but fun nonetheless, and I'll explain the combat more later, after we showed we know how to kill him.
Ooh, kill him.
We make our escape. We get a look and see a shadowy figure in the back, DJ CyberFunk, running, trying not to lose our head, but, fail at that task.
Ooh, killed him.
We soon wake up with a robot head. We are now known as Red, a robot. I know it seems crazy, but just go with it. We are occupying Fox's body, and Tice wants our help to get it back. With the Cyberhead Red, it's basically an entire new person in Fox's body. That is the setup to the game. Now, why on earth should you play this game in the first reason? One, it has an absolute banger soundtrack. This is the best soundtrack all year. Now, it's made by the guy who worked on Jet Set Radio's soundtrack, the incredible Hideki Nagarama. I probably butchered that name, but I don't care. He's like Jack That Funk. Light switch.
Never saw losers, but we game changers. Rearrange strangers with the Rick's next mission. Bring the light to your home, electrician.
It's to me. I mean, it's just like Guilty Gear. We get a free video game with an album. Free video game we did receive with the music is really good. You have your three main playable characters, Belle, Tice, and Red, and other unlockable characters. They all mostly play the same with different vehicles. Each vehicle has its own special abilities, like bikes being able to unlock bike shops, skates can break under glass, and skateboard kind of just... All it really boils down to is who you like the most. I found myself playing with Tice. Movement involves your combos like any good skate game. Expand your combos with tricks and the combos get higher multipliers. Use your boost for high speed movements, but also high numbers. It feels incredibly smooth. It takes a minute to understand everything, but once it all comes together, you can perform some insane things. And just like Spider-Man, the traversal is so much fun, tricking off walls and rails. There is a fast travel, but it's as useless as fast travel in the Spider-Man game, and I just want to enjoy flowing from area to area. This game is not open world, it's open area like a Dark Souls game. They connect, but it's not fully open. Each area though is incredible. incredible with loads of secrets. You have the basic story where it's not as complicated, but if you really want to explore, you find some hard platforming challenges, especially if you're trying to get the rep. There's NPCs where you complete some challenges and add them to your crew, dance circles to switch character, and areas that are blocked by the old heads.
Shadow Wizard Money Gang. We love casting spells.
They live up to their names so well. When I first saw them, I bursted out laughing, as they are basically the definition of those old grandpas who always tell you how it was and how it should be. Back in my day, I had all the reps, sonny. Now you gotta show me if you could do the same. The most memorable area for me was the Millennium Mall, with the highs and lows. Trying to get through these damn high fives took me minutes. Exploring these secrets, there's so many collectibles, graffiti, music, gear, and my OCD ass can't leave till I've collected all of them and painted the town BombRush. Speaking of that, the graffiti is so abundant. There are so many options. They really evolved Jet Set Radio's graffiti art. You can memorize combos to quickly get designs up everywhere. Each design better than the last. Tricking, it doesn't stop the flow at all. You can come up to a graffiti pose mid-trick and then just keep going. Much graffiti leads to the GTA system, aka the police, in the early levels, as you can just brush past them till they start bringing out the mechs and snipers. Oh my god, this is police brutality brought to a billion. But fighting police, let's bring up the combat. It's just your tricks are used to beat up the police. You style on them and finish off by destroying all their pride by drawing on their vest with art. You can find these places to change outfits to get heat off you, but damn, when I am just fighting these guys trying to get my paint up, it is so hard to find these and completely miss them. I mean, I guess that's the point of them, so you don't abuse it. The main thing of this game is earning reps, so you can get the attention of the main gang in the area and have a gang battle, ref by the old head. Each area is so incredible and unique. Hill is pretty standard. The gang you're fighting is the Flesh Princes and his modified Frankensteins. Moving into Brink Terminal, which the gang is just girls who don't talk to male, and their theme song is so stereotypical. Moving to the Millennium Mall with the 8-Ball gang, people have completely modified themselves with cybernetics. Then you move to the Pyramid Item with the Demon Gang that doesn't play fair and will call the cops if they lose. With Matin, where we fight DJ Cyber's gang trying to finally go all city. There's also at the end of each chapter a platforming challenge which involves Red and him finding out more about his body, why DJ Cyber killed him, and the truth of who he is. Which it is a small story with some ups and downs, but it works for this game. It's not too complicated, it's not life-changing, it's just a compelling story experience for a short 10-hour game with some fun boss fights in the middle. I'm gonna go too deep into spoilers. Now, it's a nice break just to not play a AAA game, as sometimes I want a game I can relax. It is overwhelming when every game that comes out recently is an 80+ hour commitment. I understand cramming games with content, and I still love my Tears of the Kingdom and Spider-Man type games, but it's also nice just to get a short game that's just as good. But it's so hard to play every big title. I mean, I only recently beat Tears of the Kingdom, and now Starfield, Baldur's Gate are out, next month is Spider-Man. Sometimes I just want a game that's a short 10-hour adventure, which BombRush was perfectly. So is this game worth your money? Absolutely. First, if you're a Jet Set Radio fan, you will absolutely love this game, no question. Also, did I mention the music is amazing and I can't get it out of my head? Everyone out there, man, thank you all so much for watching my videos. It really has meant a lot to me recently. As you can kind of tell, the end of this, I got a little sick, but have an amazing day out there. I hope everyone who watched this is doing great, and I am out.